has been. I distinctly remember the press conference I had with the Sheriff's Office well over a year ago when we talked about having justice for the family of Raymond Wood, and this was the first major step towards that. We are very satisfied and appreciative of the jury's verdict today. They had a very complex case with many layers on it, and I think one of the most important things is that this offender did not necessarily have a hands-on role with the victimization and death of Raymond Wood. However, we still achieved over a 5-decade recommendation from the jury, which we hope to see imposed by the judge at a later sentencing hearing. So even if there is not a life sentence, which was possible under this, Mr. Rodas more than likely will be spending the vast majority of the remainder of his life behind bars, where he should be.
How's his mom doing and the rest of his family right now?
I think there's a mixture of emotions. To have this day finally get here, and to have a conviction and a recommendation such as it was is very satisfying. But they also realize, sort of as I mentioned to them just a few moments ago, that we've really only rounded the first curve of a very long road. We are preparing ourselves and girding for the next step in that road, and we're going to be taking it together along with all the law enforcement agencies that work so diligently in this case. I cannot thank them enough. Bedford County Sheriff's Office, Virginia State Police, Charlottesville Police Department, police departments from New York, Maryland, federal authorities, Virginia. I've said the Virginia State Police, but Lynchburg Public Police Department and the investigator Kevin Poindexter, which helped us with the digital evidence that you heard about at his trial. And I'm sure there are many others that I haven't mentioned. There was a rallying of the law enforcement community to assist Bedford in this, and we are greatly appreciative of that.
What is the next step?
At the present time, we'll have Kevin Soto Bonilla scheduled for trial in early January. Certainly there'll be pre-trial motions in that hearing. Some motions have already been filed. With that, we'll also be attempting to get a final sentencing date with Mr. Victor Rodas. And we still have Correas Ventura to set for trial, Christian Sanchez Gomez to sit for trial, and at some point of sentencing on Lisandro Posada Vasquez. And certainly our newest indictment against Juan Hernandez, we have a further attorney advisement in November of this year to determine when he will have representation and then what the first trial date for him would be.
So still a long road ahead.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Many steps ahead of us.
Do you think today's verdict could impact maybe how the other defendants will take the steps they'll take?
I think everyone will have to try to digest what took place today. I think to completely ignore it would be wrong. At the same time, even with this common crime, the evidence against each individual and their role in this crime is different. And so we'll be considering the resolutions or the recommendations of the jury and their findings today, but also we're resolute in the charges that we've placed against the remaining defendants.